so caught up in the scheduling, we're so caught up in what we need to do every single minute that we don't take the time to just sit in silence and figure out what kind of life you want to live. If your love life is stagnant, it's not a good thing because it's part of our life. What makes our life meaningful and fulfilled. If you find it challenging to improve your love life and you just kind of leave it alone because it's way too hard, there's certain things inside of you that needs to change. You have no idea how meaningful life is when you have that right partner. But that's with you, becoming the right partner first. I'm gonna go over why choosing the right partner is crucial to your success. Now more than ever, people are on their phones, everything is virtual. I do feel like as though the world is not gonna get any better when it comes to improving relationships. We don't look at each other in the face anymore. We're down looking at our phones. I don't want none of my hardworking entrepreneurs, productive individuals like yourself to end up being alone forever. There's gonna be lack of communication even more. And when there's a lack of communication in business or in relationships, it's not gonna be sustainable. You're gonna accomplish even more when you do have the right person in your life. Hi, if you're brand new, my name is Natalie. I am a coach and also a relationship expert on how to help you to improve your love life, whether you're single or you're in a relationship or you're married. I was once someone that could not keep a boyfriend for more than 2 weeks, to now today being in a relationship for 6 years. But it's not just because I'm in a relationship. The relationship that I'm in with someone is very harmonious. We encourage one another. We accomplish far more than we ever did in our lives. When you become the right partner, you're also gonna have the right partner in your relationship. In the past, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I keep a guy, first of all? And then the next step is to actually improve it. In this relationship, I'm being challenged spiritually more than ever. I feel like through this relationship, I got to know God more, and I was able to also figure out what I wanted to do for the rest of my life when it came to career and business, and also flourishing in that and creating the life of my dreams, all because I'm learning from this relationship. You have to have challenges in your life for you to grow, for you to live out the life that you want. And what I mean by the right partner is that this person is in the same page as you when it comes to being wise and also being loyal to you. So who you are is who you're gonna attract. Not only that, just learning more about myself as a woman, and if you're a man, like, you also get to grow as a manly man when you have that woman by you. Oh my God, just thinking about it, it's crazy. Him and I, we've been through the highs and the lows. Till this day, we still do. But even though it's highs and the lows, it's going up. It's not just going like this. I remember we got into the same job together. You don't have to do this. And I immediately doubled my income because of the woman that I'm becoming in this relationship. And also, starting my own YouTube channel. So when you're in a relationship, it's a journey. But you have to remember that you have to work on yourself the most. And that's how you have the right partner. And when you have that, it is so incredibly crucial to your success. I know that if I never really got into this relationship in the first place, I really don't know where I would be today, to be honest with you. And I know for a fact it would be somewhere where I wouldn't be fulfilled. I am living my life in the absolute freedom. I've never been this happy in my life because I got better. Like, we both learn from one another because he invests into himself, I invest into myself, so we are both growing together. And that honestly is the ultimate recipe to success, when you have both partners growing as individuals and not just feeling stagnant. Of course, there are times where confusion comes into my mind and I'm able to discern the truth and what's not the truth. I wouldn't be able to learn and grow and develop as a woman today if I didn't have these challenges in my life. Improving this area, my love life, correlates to how successful I am in other areas of my life. I'm very grateful for an incredible man that I have in my life who loves me for who I am, for who I'm becoming. I know one day he's gonna be a phenomenal father, a great husband, and an incredible businessman. If your love life is stagnant, it's not a good thing because it's part of our life. What makes our life meaningful and fulfilled. If you find it challenging to improve your love life, you have to put effort into it. If you find it hard and you just kind of leave it alone because it's way too hard, there's certain things inside of you that needs to change. You have no idea how meaningful life is when you have that right partner. But that's with you, becoming the right partner first. I've been broken up with. I broke up with a lot of guys, so it's easy. It's easy to move on. It's easy to do these things. But where's the growth in the easy? I'm not saying you have to find a person right now if you're single, or you have to do all these things right now, but it's just eternally sit down with yourself and really think through these things. We're so caught up in the scheduling. We're so caught up in what we need to do every single minute that we don't take the time to just sit in silence and figure out what kind of life you want to live. How do you want your relationship to look like? How do you want your life to look like? Every single area of your life. It's not just business. And I had to learn that the hard way too. That was a hard pill to swallow for myself. Okay, so life doesn't involve around me, and also it doesn't involve around business. How can I be very successful in business one day? How can I be very successful in financial and all this kind of stuff? By having the right partner, because it's crucial to your success overall. If you know that this area is very challenging, you have to be willing to put effort and improve as an individual, because naturally everything will just follow. You're going to learn things about yourself that you never even thought of. Okay, what you put in is what you're going to get out. So if you put in a lot of effort to work on yourself individually, you're going to reap back many rewards from it. Everything goes like this. Whether you're in business and career, profession, it's like this. But when you're learning through these highs and lows, it's gonna get better. You're gonna become better. You're going to receive back what you have been working on, and that is working on yourself. Learning how to communicate. My goodness, how to even be grateful in your own relationship. And when I say grateful, it doesn't mean that you're settling. It's just like focusing on the good. And if you already have that partner, they're naturally going to see what you do, the work that you do in yourself, how you handle situations. As a better individual, they're gonna learn from you, and they're gonna naturally get better as well. And I say that from experience. There are times where I'm on the highs, and there are times where he's in the lows. How do we come together to build each other up? There were times where I was extremely in the low. How did he brought me back up? He didn't leave me. He didn't move on. This man is wise and mature in his decision making, that he every day chooses to be with me. Even though it's hard sometimes in life, I work on myself the most. It's how you deal with situations. Your success doesn't determine your current circumstances. It's how you deal with your current circumstances that determines your success in life. If you're spiritual, remember to pray for yourself, and also pray for your individual, for God to allow her or him to see the truth and with open eyes and make right decisions moving forward. And when there's a lack of something in your life, it's because there's a lack of priorities and a lack of communication that needs to be confronted in a good way, not negatively. If you like this video and it resonated with you, make sure you like it, and also subscribe to the channel. If you know someone that constantly came into mind that you need to share this message with them, please make sure you do share it with them. And also watch this video next, 15 reasons why high intelligent people struggle with love. I'll see you in the next video.